Mina, konbanwa, Jesus Freaking Gamer here. Wow, there's so much I could share with you guys from the day that I've had at this Christian camp. Good little camp that I went to. I don't regret it at all. Haven't seen any miracles yet. We actually have prayed for one or two at this point. Haven't seen any miracles. It was actually two today. Two specifically that I was involved in the prayer of. Didn't see those miracles happen. Faith is still intact. Still believe in Jesus. Maybe my faith is insufficient. It very well could be me. Who knows? But nonetheless, nothing wrong. You can't succeed if you don't try. Actually, that could be a little message in and of itself. And then when I read this 1 Samuel chapter 2, oh my goodness. Oh, there's so much that I could take from it. There's so much that I could go from. So the little piece that I'm going to pick out of it is going to be 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 17. Now, a little background here. Eli, the high priest, had two sons, Hophni and Phinehas. And they were jerks. They were bad. They did not do the way they should have done the Lord's offering at all. In fact, they were making sure to grab like the best portions for themselves before it was even sacrificed according to the Levitical code. And even though, you know, we don't care much about the sacrificial system here in the New Testament, I guess the best equivalent I could give is, you know, for someone who professes faith in Jesus Christ, the ultimate offering, and yet, you know, they're not actually Christians. They're claiming the name of Jesus for fame or for money's sake, or, you know, in some other time or some other country where being a Christian would be an incredibly popular thing to do. It's fairly popular in the United States, but it's not like a guaranteed political position or guaranteed wealth or anything. At least maybe a few pockets here and there, none that I've personally experienced or heard of. So here they are in that position, and they are just taking advantage of this. And then that could apply to someone who's also in a position of ministry and they start focusing more on the money, more what they can get out of it than what their actual duties are. And verse 17, therefore the sin of the young men was very great before the Lord, for men abhorred the offering of the Lord. It takes a special kind of bad, a special kind of sin, to where not only are you messed up, but you're actually drawing people away from God, pushing them away from God because of your lifestyle, because of your greed. I wouldn't necessarily blast someone's methodology. Everyone has a different methodology, and different people, you know, different strokes for different folks. You know, like a lot of people are not going to like my video game videos because it involves profanity. And that's totally cool. I get that. That's why these preaching messages actually have no profanity, because I want these preaching messages to minister to Christians as well as non-Christians. And since I don't want to offend the Christians, I don't use profanity here, even though I don't personally have a problem with it. So people are going to be offended by different measures or different things. But if you're purposefully going into ministry stuff and you're just like actively in sin, you're actively greedy, you're actively doing things you know you shouldn't be doing, and so you're not only being a jerk yourself, but you're pushing people away from God, there is a severe judgment awaiting you if this ministers to you. And to those of you who have been affected by someone like that, please don't list names in the comments below. I don't want to hear it. Rather, you should love and forgive them despite what they did. Trust me, the Lord has their name, He has their number, and He knows where they live. He will address them, not just in the life to come. Chances are very good He'll address them in this life as well, as Hophni and Phinehas were addressed. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I love you, and God bless.